Hey, this is Stephen Williams, founder and president of CreditRepairShop.com. This is going to be a very short video, straight to the point, about how to get charge-offs off of your credit reports, or how to deal with charge-offs that are on your credit reports. First thing that you need to do if you want to get a charge-off is to get a charge-off off your credit reports is to know exactly how it's listed on your credit reports. And if you don't have your credit reports and scores below this video, you can get a link, get your credit reports, so you can see exactly how they listed that charge off on your reports. Now, step number one, once you know exactly how it's listed, is the fastest way to get it taken off is statute of limitations. There's a 7-year statute of limitations for your credit reports. Any information negative or positive can be removed, is supposed to be removed unless that is an updated account, has to be removed in 7 years. So if it's a bad account, a charge off, that account must come off of your credit reports in 7 years. That's the fastest way to do it. If you see that the charge off date is set past 7 years, it must be removed. Even if a debt collector purchased it, you still would have the right to have that original account removed, and then you're going to be dealing with the debt collector, which is what I'm going to go into right now. Is with the statute of limitations, if it's past the statute of limitations for contract law, contract debt accounts for your state. It's different for every state. It could be 3 years in some states. It could be 5 years in other states. So that's two different things. So you look at the statute of limitations for contract law for your state. Even if a debt collector purchased a debt and it's past that statute of limitations, you would just simply send them a letter saying that it's past statute of limitations for contract law in your state and that they cannot come after you for that debt. Let me put my phone on silent here. Next thing, if it's not past statute of limitations to get the charge off of your credit reports, is to validate the ownership of the debt. That's why it's important to know exactly how it's shown on your credit reports, because if it shows in the comments that the debt was sold to a debt collector, then you have a right to validate that debt with the debt collector. And if they don't have all of that information that they're supposed to have to prove that you owe that debt, it must come off of your credit reports, and you can use that same information to get it off from the original creditor if they didn't maintain that information. Sometimes it may be a little bit harder for the original creditor, but for 100% for the debt collector, you can get it off if they don't prove everything in the validation process. If you don't know what a validation process is, look at my page here. I got videos on how to validate debt. The Credit Repair Shop is my YouTube channel. Look at my videos on validating debt. The next thing is when they validate the debt and it was sold, there's certain technicalities or certain rules that they could have violated, and that will also make that charge off have to come off of your credit reports. It could be something as simple as them claiming that they're coming after you for the credit card company when really they've purchased the debt and they're just coming after you for a debt that they purchased. So that's a technical violation. They cannot lie and do that, but most people don't know that you have a right to know 100% how they legally are coming after you for a debt. They cannot lie and say that they're collecting it for the credit card company. That is a lie. And then the next thing is which is the bottom line way to do it, the one that's going to cost you some money, but it'll allow you to move on, is that if everything is proven, even with the new owner of the debt, or if you're dealing with the original creditor, is that you can say, let's do a settlement, and with that settlement, you'll pay them, and they must agree with the payment to take all the records off of your credit reports. Either if it's a debt collector or if it's the original creditor, you can say, I would like to have all of that information taken off my reports. They will do it. You have to haggle, but you can get that done. So that's how you deal with charge-offs on your credit reports. This is Stephen Williams with the CreditRepairShop.com. Go there if you need help with your credit. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the number 3scores.com. Please like this video. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your time. Again, Stephen Williams with thecreditrepairshop.com. Thank you.